Hello, everybody. Sorry for the color. This is so odd. But hey, it's clear. I could set up my new little webby cami thing. I am borrowing the hubby's um, Windows Surface Pro for until my laptop comes home. Hopefully all fixed. And I didn't think this was going to happen. I have to figure out, because if I leave it, you don't get to see. Okay, you guys are going to get no, we're not going to do that. Okay, pull the shirt up first. Okay. Bear with me a minute here, guys. I just need to find something to put under to let it. Oh, look. We got normal color now. Aha! And we got like easy to see. Okay. So, went to town today. I'm going to the city tomorrow afternoon for a week. Hubby's driving me in tomorrow. And then he'll come pick me up next weekend. So, let's see here. Where'd I put all my toys? Okay. So, I had to go pick up a few things today. And look what I found. There's a jar of diamonds. These are those little red plastic gemstones. I wanted pink ones, but they didn't have pink. But they're real tiny. But there's a whole jar of them, $1.25 at the Dollarama. So that will work with my resin stuff. And I made this today. It's a little. I found out that these little hooks work really good for stitch markers. So I broke apart a bracelet that didn't fit and put the beads on. That's one of them. And there's one I was playing around. It's just little tiny beads. They're not seed beads. They're bigger than seed beads. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. And then there's this one. It's got 2 crystally-like beads and 3 gold-like beads. They're all plastic beads, though. And I used my crochet cotton, my lacy cotton, for the thread, because I still haven't learned how to make doilies yet. And this works good for that kind of thing. And then it occurred to me, I have a project sitting over here. I took the hook out, and now I can't remember what size hook I was using. But somebody else I think it was Granny B from Granny Knit Squirrels, whatever. It's got squirrels and knitting, and it's Granny D. But she got sent a gift today, or in her Happy Mail today. She did. She got a set of stitch markers with all the alphabet, with all the the letters for the hooks. Well, I don't know all the hook letters, so I was going to go and see if I could find something with numbers on it. Well, I couldn't find anything with numbers. But I'm going to Michael's, so I'll check there and see. But I picked up a plastic, these are just little alphabets, like little alphabet beads. So I'll have to teach myself the hook numbers, because what I'm going to do is make little markers. Oh, that's a really lousy one to see. I find a dark one. Here we go. There's a Z. Yeah, no matter which way I turn, it's going to be funny looking to you. It's little letters. Or is that an N? I think that's a Z. Anyways, and so I'm gonna make up some stitch thingies and put the letters on. So I picked up. Here, I picked these up too. Chocolate covered cherries. Oh, num. Where did I put those? There they are. So I picked up lobster claws, they're called. Picked those up at Wally World or Walmart. Because those are really easy to hook with one hand. I got 24 of them in there, so I can do like probably, I don't know, I'll pick my more common that I won't know. And I'll do like 2 or 3 of each. And then, oops, that's falling apart. I think this might be too wide, but I'm going to try anyways. I'm just about done all the 3 different sized baby sets. And it occurred to me I needed ribbon. So I bought blue at the Dollar Tree. I bought white at the Dollar Tree. And of course, Dollar Tree didn't have just plain pink. It had every other color, green and yellow and multicolored, like pink and white and pink and blue or blue and green and blue. You know, it had everything but what I needed. So I found it at the Dollarama. So now I can put the ribbons on the foots. The The heck am I trying to say? Booties. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just setting everything up, getting ready to go for the weekend or for the week. Oh, I should show you these little booties. Of course, my ties aren't done yet. Look at that. What? Oh, please tell me they're not different sizes. Oh no, they're not. Whew. That scared me for a minute. But there's the little booties. And there's the little bonnet. Oops, let's try back up. Look, it's a little string. So, another thing, I'm using, pull this out, put this up here. Actually, maybe I should put a stitch marker on that until I'm finished playing around with everything. Okay, there we go. So, I am working with Baby Love or Love Baby, depending on which way you want to look at it. It is, I picked it up at Walmart. It's 100% acrylic and it's super soft. And this color is baby blue. It's a light 3. What's all those symbols mean? Oh, care instructions. Machine wash in warm water, 30 degrees Celsius. Use gentle cycle. Do not bleach. For best results, hand wash, lay flat to dry. I guess I should put all these instructions in when I sell these things, eh? So anyways, in this current project, I am using a 3mm hook. the pattern is using a 4-weight 4mm hook. And she said that if you want to make it smaller, use a smaller hook. So I'm like, okay, I'll do one better. I'll use a smaller yarn. I'll use a 3-weight. Because all the 4-weights that I've been playing with, they don't look like they make very good bonnets and sweaters and stuff. But that's okay. So this is basically baby yarn. And I started out, I have a pink set that I made. It's the pink color of this. And I used a 3.25mm hook. And then I made a white set with a 3.25 hook. And then this set with a 3mm hook. Now, I guess you're all going to wonder why I'm I'm trying to open this so I can take it out of this package and put it into a little zippy bag. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Why was that so hard? Where's all the... Ah, crap. I now have some staples running around. Oops. Okay, so back to what I was doing. You're probably wondering why I've made 3 different sets in 3 different sizes. Well, I don't have a preemie baby. I don't have a preemie baby doll. I'm a reborner, or I'm not a reborner. I have one reborn baby. I'm going to get one more. And I've been watching my reborn friends with all their videos, and I noticed one thing. Well, 2 things. First of all, I noticed that none of them had baby sets. This is the bonnet, the sweater, and the booties. And it was important to me for some reason. I guess it was something I remembered my mother doing when I was little. Not for reborn dolls, of course, but for babies. She would make the sets and sell them. And she couldn't, like, as soon as she had a few of them, they were gone. People were buying them up like crazy. So, and I remember I don't remember watching her make them or anything. I just remember her. There we go. All my little lobster claws in a bag. So, anyways, I remember her selling these at like craft shows and things like that as I grew up. So, when I noticed my reborn friends not having any of these things, I guess it bothered me. Because every mama or daddy, because I know there's a couple reborn daddies out there, needs one of these at least one of these baby sets for their babies. So this is about a month and a half ago that I got it into my head. I went onto YouTube and I started searching baby sets. You don't find what I was looking for with that one. I had to piecemeal it. And so I found a pattern for bonnets. I found patterns for sweaters. And then I found a large amount of patterns for booties. Well, I finally found a set that I liked, sort of. So I taught myself how to crochet a bonnet, a sweater, and booties. And so I'm sitting there and I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. My bonnets, my first few bonnets, oh man, they came out funny. It would, so this is the back end of the bonnet, and then there's the front end of the bonnet. Or it would go like this. So it was like a wide, and it didn't, none of them fit my baby. So I kept teaching, I kept practicing. Well, now I know how to do it. I'm so proud of me. Making the booties again. I've got so many single booties running around here that it's just not funny. But I got it, as you noticed. The sweater. I am so surprised by this one. The sweater, all it took was one. My very first sweater, perfect. It didn't look lopsided. It didn't look like, and I was like, wow, I am so surprised. So, no biggie. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to plan out all these little baby sets that I'm going to make and how all my reborn friends are going to be like super happy about this. Well, I can't remember which one of my reborn friends I was watching, but she had a preemie, a little itty bitty baby. And she made a comment about how hard it was to find things to fit preemies. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I went through in my memory and I went through all my videos and checked out all the videos of my friends and realized that all the ones that had preemies had one complaint. They couldn't find anything cute to fit them. Booties were too big. Hats were too big. Bonnets were too big. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up my little area here. Like I said, I'm packing up stuff for my week-long trip next week away from home. So I'm trying to make sure I have everything I could possibly need. So anyways, back to what I was saying. How they couldn't find anything to fit their preemie babies. So after trying to find out the size of what size preemies are, I finally got somebody. I messaged a friend of mine. Well, sorry, no, I commented on a video asking him if they can take measurements of their feet. And she's like, oh yeah, no problem. And then we both proceeded to forget about it. And a few days later, it occurred to me that I don't need just the size of their feet. I need the size of their heads and the size of their bodies. So, again, after a few days, because I forgot about it again, I finally remembered and commented on one of her posts going, not to be a bother, but when you get the measurement of their feet, can you please get the measurement of their heads and their chests, please? And she's like, oh, I am so sorry. I forgot all about that. And she goes, yes, I can do that. No problem. Well, preemie babies, like any other baby, come in different sizes. So she sent me the sizes of all her babies, of all her preemies. So, which is good. So I've got now 3 different sizes. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I know how to make these things work, no problem. Nope. I'm not one for measurements. I never have been. I can measure blankets. I can measure quilts. Oh, wait a minute. That's blankets. I can measure cross stitching. I can measure that when it's finished. There's one common thing with all of this. They all have straight lines, and they're usually either square or rectangle. I have no clue how to measure a baby after like a finished project for a baby, like a bonnet, a hat. Like, I have a little hat here. Okay. I bought this, and it fits my little dude. Um, Back in the 80s, there was two sets of babies made. I can't remember the company's name now, but the little white babies and the little dark babies. Anatomically correct. They were a rage at the time. I never got one, but I finally found one. So I bought him this. It was just part of a set. I think it came. Oh, must have come with little scratchy mitts that really didn't work well. So they didn't stay on his hands very well. I need to fix the elastic on it to make it a little tighter. But to be honest, I have no clue how to measure this to tell me what size this little hat is. It's a hat. It's a baby hat. The only thing I can do is put it on the baby, and if it fits, yay! If it doesn't, well, let's see if we can figure out how to make it fit. And I'll use the sock here. I can't tell you I can't figure out how to measure. This is too big a sock on him. So, might fit my Cabbage Patch though. Anyways, I can't tell you what size this is. I could tell you that it was 0 to 3 months at Dollar Tree. But how many inches around or what? Like, it doesn't help me. Again, if it fits, yay! If it doesn't, well, let's figure it out. So that's why I have 3 different sizes in the baby sets right now. I have a friend out in Ontario. She is a great sport. I talked to her about preemie sets. And I said, can you do me a favor? I will make the baby sets. And what I would like you to do is to tell me which ones fit the babies. And you can keep what I fit, like you can keep them. And if you do a video on it. And she's like, yes. And she's excited. So I told, I just started the baby blue sweater. I'm only on round something. Chain, single crochet, and double crochet. So 3, 2. There's the other one I have an issue with. I don't know how to read patterns. I don't understand them. I have a pattern here for a heart blanket. It's the prettiest little blanket. It comes in, it's blocks, basically. It's like a rectangle. And it's double crocheted. And then the heart shape is empty square, like an empty space. And it's like really cool. So here's the pattern. To begin, chain in multiples of 34. Her tutorial was in it's just a block of 34. And then add 1 chain. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I think I understand this part. You do a chain of 34 and then you add 1. So 35, maybe? I think. Round 1, double crochet into each chain. Chain 1, turn. Okay. That part I can do. Oh, this is actually an easy pattern. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is easy. Double crochet into the next 16 stitches. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, double crochet the next 16 stitches, repeat. Then you chain 1 and then turn. So, okay, this is actually an easy pattern. So okay, that's a really bad example for a pattern that I don't understand. But there's some patterns. Let's see if I can find one that I'm talking about. These are probably all printed patterns. Yep. Oh, nope, sorry, not all. Dreamcatcher. The Pew Pew Cat. I'll show that to you. There you go. Pew pew. Cross stitch. I cross stitch as well. Oh, hey, look. I'm not sure about this, but dill pickle soup. Now, doesn't that just sound revolting? It does to me. But I'm gonna try it. What else is in here? Oh, gift tags. Smith's Ideal Book of Baby Woolies. 33 designs in knitting and crochet. If I remember it, I got this and I was just like, no way. It was made in 1931. I also have the toddler woolies done in the same time period. All right, so let's see here. Okay, doing a Burnett Blanket Breeze. Wait, but what? Oopsies. Hold on. I'm coming in. Hold on. Sorry, I don't mean to. Ah, come on. I'm sorry. Come on, look. There we go. Did it work? Come on. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, guys. Ah! Hold on a sec here. My little tab thingy is a little upset. Oh, no wonder. Oh, I'm late. Okay. Okay, come on. Where's my power bar? Plug in. Woohoo! Okay. So, there we go. And my bag of boofies. I'll put that there. Okay, so I'll go back here. Gotta get better here. I'm trying to talk about. What is this? Oh, this is the zigzag blanket. Skill level easy. No, it's not. Worked over a foundation chain multiple of 22 chain plus 3 chain. That's where my problem starts. I'm not 100% sure about this multiple blah blah blahs. Double crochet. Okay, let's get 2. Oh, okay, next 9. Okay. No, okay, that one is easy. There was one of these that came up that I'm like, I had to do this, and then I had to do that, and I was like, wait a minute, wait, what? It didn't come out very well. So, let's see here. Let's go. Making mittens. Oh, those are scratch mittens. A baby shoe. Baby sleeve. Oh, that's for sewing, hand sew, or not hand sewing, but sewing, like more cross stitch. Ah, here we go. This confused me. Hey! Oh, you're at work. You're being sneaky, sneaky. Hi. Hi. Hope you're doing good. Okay. So here's the pattern. This is granny square instep with CA, chain 3, join to form ring, chain 3, 2 DC into ring, chain 2, 3 DC into ring, chain 2, 3 times, join to top of chain 3, finish off, weave at ends. With CB. Attach CB in any stitch and chain 3 counts as first double crochet, DC in each DC around, work, DC, chain 2, DC, in each chain 2 space around, join to top of chain 3, finish off, weave in ends. Okay, no problem. Ankle ribbon with MC. So, you see, really none of this make any sense to me. Like, this is just... And then the other one that got me confused. Hook E, F, G, G. Creamy baby yarn E, small baby yarn F, medium sport weight G, big foot worsted G. Oh, wow. Okay. I just figured out what the CA, CB, and MC meant. You need small amounts of yarn in color A, CA, and color B, CB. For the granny square instep, use main color MC for ankle and foot portions of booty. Oh boy. Yeah, no, I think I like the look of this baby booty, but it's going to be a while before I start figuring out any of this stuff. Okay, notes. Chain 3 at beginning of round counts as double crochet. Join rounds with slip stitch crochet. Motif, make 2. Chain 4, join with slip stitch to first chain to form a ring. First round, chain 3, 2 double crochet in ring, chain 2, 3 double crochet, 3 times in ring, join 2. Or chain 2, join. Second round, slip stitch into each of the next 2 double crochet and chain 2 space, space, SP, SP, SP. Oh, great, space. Chain 2 space, chain 3, 2 DC, chain 2, 2, 3 DC in same space as last stitch, last slip stitch. Chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and next 2, chain 2 space, 3 times, chain 1, join. Seriously, there is no way in heck that I'm going to figure this one out. So, I don't know why. I know why I kept it. It's a cute baby booty. I don't know if you can see that. So, but yeah, it comes down to the fact that I cannot figure out okay, the baby waffle blanket. I love this stitch. It makes everything all squishy. It is absolutely perfect. So here's what it says in the. Why are you blinking? Oh, okay. First row, WS. 1 DC in the fourth chain. Oh, no, chain 89. Sorry. First row, WS. 1 DC and fourth chain from hook counts as 2 double crochet. 1 DC in each chain through the end of the chain, turn 87 DC. I think I know what that means. Second row, chain 3 counts as double crochet. 1 DC FP around next stitch, 1 DC, DC BP around each of the next 3 stitches. Repeat from the star to the last 2 stitches. 1 DC FP around the next stitch, 1 DC in last stitch, turn. Well, I saw this. Our postmistress was making a blanket like this, except for she was doing a baby waffle granny square. So I was reading all this because I wanted to try and do just a regular blanket, not the granny square blanket. And I took a look at those instructions and I went, nope. I had no clue what any of this meant. And they have abbreviations here. That ain't going to help me. So I'm like, maybe one day I'll figure it out. So I kept the pattern. And then I came across the same problem with the Smith's Ideal Book of Baby Woolies. But this is for a totally different reason. If you've been crocheting or crocheting a long time, you'll figure out, like you'll know what I'm going to come across now. Dora Longcoat. 6 ounces of Shetland wool, fine bone crochet hook. Ooh. I wonder where I can find one of those. Doesn't say what size hook. But the stitches they use is the treble, the chain, the double crochet, the long treble stitch, and a slip stitch. Oh boy. Oh no, this one actually is done in the double crochet, so the treble is actually a treble. But the current patterns, they use, let's see here if I got it right, chain, double, treble, half treble, and probably other ones, but those are the only ones that I've come across. And that's English. So back down to American, we got chain, single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet. And so it gets a little confusing sometimes. To the point that to finish off these bonnets, it's a vintage pattern. It's a vintage English pattern. And it's in 2 pieces. The bonnet part is one, and the ties are a second one. So I was really only half paying attention to her. She goes, okay, chain 45, connect to the bonnet, and double crochet throughout the whole bonnet. Can't really tell you how many stitches. At the end of the bonnet, chain 45. So I did that. Happened to glance at her work and looked at mine and went, oops. What she meant, chain 45, connect to bonnet, single crochet to the end of the bonnet, chain 45. I had to take it all off, see where it connected, because the double crochet really didn't make this bonnet look nice at all. So, and then of course the stitches, I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. Come on, focus. Nope, they're too tiny. What it is in a single stitch, you do 2 double crochet, chain 3, slip stitch into same stitch. I had to stop watching her because she kept telling me to do trebles, and I kept wanting to do a treble. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Can't be doing that. But I really, really like this bonnet. I really like the stitching. I really like how it came out. And this yarn is soft. Soft. Soft, like so soft to the point that, and thin. This yarn is thin. They say it's a light 3, but I'm using a 3mm hook on it. And that just seems too tiny for me to think of as a 3. But that's okay. So those are all done, or they'll be done in the next 24 hours, I think. I think I should have the blue sweater finished. And so anyways, I've just rambled on for 40 some odd minutes. I have 2 people watching me. I know who one is. So we have a lurk. That's okay. You can lurk. So it was this. Quartz mine barrier removed. Time to dig bigger to be deep. Time to dig deeper, boss. Okay. It's one of the games that I play on my phone. Idle Miner. Oh, I've been off of his phone for 45 minutes. So, watch an advert, double my points. So that's what I've been up to. I still have to pack up for a week's worth of stuff. Oh, that was something else I bought. Look at this. It's a little binder. It says it's a 1-inch binder, 3-ring binder, durable plastic round ring. Well, it's also, let's see here, where's that card? And I got a package of 6-inch by 9-inch paper, which is what fits in this binder. If I was thinking, I would have bought this binder. But I think I found it at the Dollar Tree or the Dollarama. At one of the dollar places. So it wasn't that much. But I thought it'd be perfect to write out all my little patterns. Or my patterns, and I've been using, I think these are called index cards. I call them recipe cards, so I don't know what they're really called. And then I can't show this because it's a present. So, but there's a pattern ideas for a present. And then I've got, oops. What is this? Okay, so I've got shell stitch blanket scarf pattern. It's 6 plus 3. And then how to do it, chain 240. I'm not sure where that came from, but okay. Oh, you can't read that. Waffle stitch, blanket scarf, wash, dishcloth. Chain in multiples of 3 to desired width, then chain 4. And how to do that one. Oh, okay. There's handwritten before I typed it out. Ripple blanket. Not sure which pattern that came from. Let me see. Did that come off my Baby Loves? Yep. Came off the Baby Loves. They have the pattern inside. Bath mat pattern. Bernat, double 100% cotton, double. It's basically all my cotton ends. Um, and basically making two big balls and then just combining two so I have the two thread. I did this one up. Two balls combined, crochet two strands at once. Chain 101 using a 10mm hook. I was doing half double crochet stitches into that one. And then washer, okay. So, unfortunately, doing the double strand of the Bernat 100 handicraft yarn was not the best thing to do with my poor double hands. I ended up this part of my hand, oopsies, wrong finger, sorry guys. This part of my hand all puffed because of the working the hook through the yarn. So we got me this one. It is a PQ, a 15.0mm. Why is there two different numbers on there? Or two different letters? P's and Q's. So anyways, so I'm redoing that mat. But I kept it for some reason. Okay, there we go. And this is why I got me a book. This is the baby booties that I've showed you, written pattern in my language. Oh boy. Where is the first page? Ah, here's first page. Nope, that is not first page. Ah, here's first page. Chain 10 from second chain, single crochet using one of chain. Last chain. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through this and figure it out because I have no clue what I wrote. I've got, but that's for the baby booties that I'm making. And this one is the yoke of the sweater that I'm making currently. And I put down the wrong numbers. It's not supposed to be 44. That's why my other numbers weren't matching up. I wasn't putting enough stitches. It's chain 44 plus 1, so it's chain 45. But hubby is home, so I am going to end this now. I hope you all have a really good weekend, and I will see you all later. Bye.